In this video, I'm going to show you how you can get your Pinterest profile widget on your website. So this is the homepage of my website, and here I have this section which has a link directly to my Pinterest profile, and people can follow me clicking the button. This is a really great feature to have. It's not that difficult to get on your website, so let me take you through the steps that you need to do that now. This is the page on the Pinterest developer platform that walks you through step by step how to add these features, these widgets to your website. Now, this can be really confusing. I know I get confused when I'm looking at it. So we're just going to focus on one thing today, and that is adding the profile widget to your website. And to do that, to add any of these widgets, first of all, what you need to do is you need to copy and paste this piece of code into the head of your website. So for me, I have to use the head section, but you can also use it in your body tag. So copy and paste this and then go across to your website. This is the back end of a new blog that I've set up about a month ago. So I don't have any of my Pinterest bits on it yet. I have set up a separate Pinterest account for this blog. So this is the back end. I actually use a system called system.io for my website and my blogs, and I love it so much. So this, obviously, if you use System as well, this will be really helpful for you. Otherwise, you need to find the equivalent place on your website, and there will be instructions for you to find this on the Pinterest help page. But basically, you're going to go into the main setting of your website hosting, finding the head tag. In this blog here on the back end of system.io, I am going into blog layout. So this is basically the whole builder of the blog. Anything that I edit here affects every single page on my blog. So then I'm going to scroll down to, oh no, wait, it's in the settings. And then I'm going to edit header code. So I've already got code in here from elsewhere. At the end of the code that I've already got for other things, I'm just going to copy and paste the code that we've just copied for the home widget. I'm going to save that. So now you've got that bit of code added to your site, you're going to come back to this page and click on Profile Widget. So this is the first bit that we've just done, and now we're going to copy the code that will add the widget to your homepage that shows all the native pins that you've created and that follow button. So you're going to copy and paste this bit of code here on this page, and the important thing that you need to do is replace this name with your Pinterest tag. And now we're going to go back to your website and add that into its own section. So here is the editor for the homepage of this blog that I've set up. I'm going to now add in a HTML coding section, if I can find it. Here we are. I'm going to just drag and drop that in, click on there, edit the code, and now I'm going to remove what's there, paste that in, and I'm going to change this name to the tag. So this is your handle. This is the one that's in light grey underneath your description on your profile bio. So when I previewed this, we can see that it's here. It's quite small. I'm going to go back in and change the code to make it a bit bigger. So I'm back in the editor. I'm just going to click edit code, and now I'm going to just change that width to 1200, and I'm going to change the height to 420, and the pin scale width I'm just doubling that to 160. Okay, so I'm going to save that, and now in the preview that has doubled in size and it's a lot easier for people to see. And then there's the follow button down here. So I'm really happy with that. What I will do next is I'm going to go and add a title, a heading for this section, encouraging people to follow me on Pinterest. So that is how you would add your follow me Pinterest widget. Obviously, I'm using system.io. Hopefully you can find the equivalents on your website. Those are the steps you need to take. You need to install that initial piece of code first, and then on the page that you want this widget, you're going to add a HTML block and copy that code, remembering to change your username in the code.